Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be learning how to download and install prerequisite softwares and tools required to get started with AI and GenAI implementation. So first thing, we need to install Python. So why we need Python? We can go with any of the coding language, but Python is most popular language for AI and machine learning. We get native support for AI and GenAI libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, LangChain, etc. Python is renowned for its simple syntax and faster development. Integration of AI and cloud API is very easy in Python. For AI implementation. So quickly jump to the part where we will learn how to download and install Python. So python.org, this is official website to download the Python. In this website we can see there are multiple versions available here, but we have to go for latest as well as stable version of Python. So what I will do, I have an option to download Python 3.14.2, which I will select. So once you click on this button, you can download the Python's 3.14.2 version. As I have downloaded Python already, so we will directly install it. To install the Python, just double click on the downloaded application and then just make sure you select these two check boxes. After that, click on customize installation. Then you can see all the optional features available. I am not unchecking any of those because in future we'll be requiring this. So simply I will click on the next button. Now this is the path where Python will get installed. If you want to change, you can change this path. I'll keep this as it is. Then click on install button. So here we can see installation has started. Setup is in progress. It will take couple of minutes to install the Python. So we can see setup was successful. I'll just simply close this one. And next step is to verify whether my Python installation done successfully or not. So I'll go to the command prompt. Here we have this command saying Python space version version okay. If Python was not installed correctly, then we will not we can't see this message here. There should be some error message, but as our Python was installed successfully, we can see the Python installed version with installed version. Okay, so we can confirm that Python is installed properly. Next step or next tool is downloading and installing Visual Studio Code. So basically this is a IDE. So why we require IDE? IDE are useful to build and test, debug and run the project. So if you want to build any enterprise level project, you need IDE. So this is my favorite IDE because we get multiple important features in the Visual Studio Code. This studio is very lightweight and yet powerful code editor. and we get very excellent support for Python. We have this feature called smart autocomplete and error detection in the Visual Studio Code, which is very useful. So you don't need to remember the syntax. As you start typing the any command, it will suggest you or auto correct your code. Built-in debugger also we get in the Visual Studio Code, which is very useful to fix the bugs faster. It works seamlessly with cloud and API based projects, and we get native integration with Git and other important plugins and tools. So that's why we will see how we can download the Visual Studio, where we can download it, and then how to install it. Okay, we'll quickly jump to the Chrome window again, and here we'll check for this one, Visual Studio Code. I'll go to this official website of Visual Studio. So you can see this download for window button. You need to click on this and your file will be ready in your system. Once the download is completed, you can see your file here. So as I had this file with me, I skipped this step. Okay, so just I need to double click on this to install it. Okay, so I'll check this one. I accept the agreement. Then next we can see the installation path. If you want to change, you can change. I'll keep as it is. Okay, so I kept it all default selection and just clicked on installation. Now it is installing. Click on finish. Okay, so I'll give you very high level idea how this tool looks like. So on the left side you can see the Explorer. In middle portion you can type your code. Below to this tool you'll find this terminal where you can see your responses and results of your code. When you run the code, you will find the responses inside this terminal section. On the right side you can see this build with agent. So this is new feature. So in separate video we will see how we can utilize all the features available here in this Visual Studio Code. Just let me know in the comment section, then I'll prepare one separate video. We will learn each and every point or feature of the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so on the right what I will do, I'll quickly create one Python file so we can test Visual Studio Code as well as Python. Test.py. .py is the extension for Python file. Okay, I'll put some very easy command. So here we just need to test whether this installation done properly. Okay, see, as I mentioned, Visual Studio Code provides us this feature called autocorrect, and suggestions also it is giving. So before I type hello world, it is giving me the hello world. Okay, now what I will do, I'll right click on this window, and then I have this option called run Python. I'll click on this and it will start running the Python file in terminal. Okay, now we can see the response in this terminal. So hello world is our response. Okay, so this is about Visual Studio Code. Now the third important tool we have is Postman. Why we need Postman? So when we are working with GenAI and LLMs, most of the features we will use through API calls. But how are you going to test the API calls without writing code? So Postman is that kind of tool where you don't need to write code. You just need to get the CURL and create your request, put your credentials, and it will run and give the responses in response window. It helps validate AI models and prompts, faster debugging of API errors we can do with Postman. So it is basically a very simple tool which we can use to test the APIs. So let's jump to the part where we will learn how to install the Postman. Okay, this tool installation is not required, we just need to download it, and it is kind of a tool you need to just plug and play. I'll go to the official website called postman.com, or what I will do, I'll just go and search for Postman download. Okay, so we are getting this option, so we'll jump to this website. Now here you find that option called Windows 64. So if your operating system is Windows 64-bit, then you can go for this option and just click on this button. I have already downloaded this software too, so what I'll do, I'll just double click on this. Okay, it is ready now. I'll quickly explain this software or tool. If you want to create any new request, you just click on new request. If you want to import any CURL, you just click on import. Okay, then you can create your own collection here, collection of request. On the right side you can see the window where you can build your own request. Okay, so on the left side you can see the type of method, which kind of request you are going to hit, and here we have this section where you can write your URL, you can type your URL, and then below you got few options. So basically this is the param. If you have a CURL where you are supposed to use authorization, then that authorization section is there. You can add basic auth bearer token, all the stuff is there. We will create one more video for Postman, so to understand functionality of this tool in detail, let me know in the comment section if you really want that separate video. Then we have this header section. Here basically you have to put your API key and content type as per your request CURL, and in the body you just need to pass the required body for the request. So using this request we will be calling the Gemini model and ask this simple question, explain how AI works in few words. So this is our prompt, so we are passing it in the body. What I will do, I'll just click on this send button. Okay, so we got this 200 response code, which is showing that our request is successful, the server has responded as required. Okay, so in the output we can see, so basically we will receive a response in JSON format. We have to deserialize that JSON to get our expected output. So in the text key we are getting our response, we need to deserialize this response and we'll receive this text, which we can use further in our projects. Here you can see your entire CURL. Okay, so yeah, this is overview of Postman tool. So these are the 3 important prerequisites we need before we start implementation of AI and GenAI tools. Okay, please like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. In upcoming videos we will be learning about enabling the APIs in Google Cloud, as well as creating the project and testing those APIs. So stay tuned with me and stay updated.